Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn Dendrology today with Lawson Cypress, and after we've done that, we're going to do median plane training. And if you participate in the median plane training, then it's a good idea. This is part 2 of the Lawson Cypress, and now we're trying to prepare a presentation to a Lawson Cypress. Okay, the legend name. Chameri Cypress Lawsoniana. Chamesi Paris. Chamesi Paris. Chamesi Paris Lawsoniana. Lawsoniana. Chamesi Paris. Chamesi Paris. Chamesi Paris. Chamesi Paris. Chamesi Paris Lawsomania. Lawsoniana. 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 Chamesi Paris Lawsoniana. Chamesi Paris. Chamesi Paris. Chamesi Paris Lawsoniana. Now, is wild only in small areas near the Oregon-California border, where it is uniformly sea green? I don't really understand what it means with uniform sea green. Are there all of it, or is just where the tree uniformly sea green, everywhere sea green? We're going to just say, in the wild form it grows at the Oregon-California border in the United States. Sent to Britain in 1854, it had by 1855 produced the bright green upright form erecta. In 1854 it was brought over from the United States to Britain, and when a new form arose, we're going to not say 1855, I don't get it, how can it be brought over in 1854, just 1 year later when a new form. And when a new form arose, the erecta, an upright form. Since then, in nurseries in Britain and the Netherlands, it has given a profusion of forms of diverse colors, habit and stature now grown widely in Europe and back in the US. I think it should be read like that. A profusion of forms of diverse colors, habit and stature now grown widely in Europe and the US. I think this is how it is said. Colors, habit and stature now grown widely. That would make sense. Okay, in 1854 it was brought over, and then the erector form was built. And now in Britain and Netherlands they are different. They are now growing in different colors, habit and stature. I don't know what habit means. In different appearance, stature, habit and color, could we say. Stature, habit and color. Color, habit, stature. Okay. Chamesi Paris Lawsoniana. Lutea was the first good gold form, 1873. And L. Woody is a semi-dwarf upright and dark grey. Okay, Lutea is another form. That one is more golden, more gold. I think that 1870 means since when was it there? We could say it, but I don't really want to, because I'm not pretty sure what it means. Right? And then 1873, there was a new form, the Lutea, that is more golden. And also the L. Woodii, I think it's L. Woodii. L. Woodii is semi-dwarf, upright and dark grey. And also another form, the L. Woodii, it's more grey. It's also upright like the erector, but more grey, and it's semi-dwarf, it's a small one. No, from the picture, I don't know what it means, but it's not like that. But we said of the erector, different colors, habit and stature. The foliage, when crushed, okay, we have to read them all together. No more. The foliage, when crushed, has a parsley skin. I don't know what parsley is. And the foliage, if crushed, has a parsley skin. Myriads of tiny crimson mayflowers tip each spray in spring. I don't know what myriads are. The dark grey female flowers are a little back on the shoots. Oh, did we read that in the last part? All of the other sentences, it seems to be a completely different sentence. Myriads of tiny crimson mayflowers tip each spray in spring. Okay, the mayflowers have tiny crimson at the end of a spray. Is that the name for it? at the end of a spray, could we say, maybe we're going to stay away from it, just that it has tiny crimson flowers, and the females have dark grey, a little more back on the shoots. Myriads of tiny crimson male flowers tip each spray in spring, and the males, they having at their tips of a spray, I'm going to just say it's called spray, tiny crimson flowers, and the female have grey, dark grey, a bit more back on the shoots. Dark grey and crimson. Counts are abundant, globular, 7 mm across, often blue-grey in summer. Okay, they have count, but they can't. All three forms can't have the same count. The counts are abundant, so there are many of them. The counts are abundant, globular, and 7 mm across, blue-grey in summer. The scent in the foliage and the tree's dropping tip occur in all the many forms of Lawson Cypress. So when it's crushed, when it is the parsley scent. So let's stay maybe from the other. I don't really know what to say now. Do we have now a parsley scent, or only if they're crushed? The skin in the foliage refers to after crushing, or how we are. And the tree's dropping tip occur in all the many forms of Lawson Cypress. For the picture, I can't see it by the LBD. One typical, what is it called? One typical appearance, I don't know how much for it. One typical thing of the Lawson Cypress of all kinds is the drooping tip. I looked it up once. Dropping is falling down fast, and drooping is slowly going down. A ball falls down completely, or then it sticks down. Its down falls down, it drops down, and if it's down in water, it goes slowly down, so it droops just down. So the tip is not dropping down, it's just drooping down. Okay, we have it all together. I'm able to say it. The Lawson Cypress, how did it start? First with a Cypress Lawsoniana. Cypress Lawsoniana. It grows Oregon, California, border US, and 1854 brought over. And when the erector? And when the new form, the erector, was where? It is upright and everything else. And in many nurseries in Britain and Netherlands, it is an upright form where it grows in different colors, habits, and stature. Next form is when the Since when in nurseries in Britain and the Netherlands, it has given a profusion of forms of diverse colors, habit, and stature, now grown wide in Europe and back in the US. There are many different forms made of it. And there could have been, which are growing in many places in Britain and also in the United States. Lotea was the first good golden form. And when another form is when we go on, then the thing with Britain and Netherlands and the nurseries, and when the Lotea is the golden form, and another form is the Elbudii, that is a semite dwarf, it's not so big, it's also upright, and it's more grey, that was here, and dark grey. And when the foliage has a parsley scent, and when the thing with the male flowers are crimson, and that's myriads of tiny, I don't know what myriads mean. They have, at the tips of the spray, they have crimson flowers, and the female, they have more back dark grey flowers, more back at the shoots. And the counts are abundant, globular, 7 mm across, and in the summer, and they are blue-grey in summer. The erecta is bright green. The eelwoody is dark grey, and the female flowers are dark grey, and the cones are blue-grey in summer. And when we drooping tip, it's a lot of information. It's typical for me, but let's try it. I'm going to start this in camera. The Lawson Cypress, or the Cypress Lawsoniana. In 1854 it was brought over from the US, where it is growing widely just in Oregon and California, the Oregon-California border. It was brought over, let's be a little clear. The Lawson Cypress, or Cypress lawsoniana. It is growing widely at the Oregon-California border in the United States, and in 1854 it was brought over to Britain. And soon after that, a new form, the erecta, came into the world, and it's a more upright form in bright green. And in many nurseries in Britain and the Netherlands, there's now this erecta form made, and it grows now in many places, also in the United States and in other places. There's another form, I'm thinking also the time Lutetia. Lutea. We don't have time of it. The Lawson Cypress, or Cypress lawsoniana. It grows widely at the Oregon-California border in the United States and was brought in 1854 over to Britain. And soon after that, a new form, the erecta, was formed, and that one is bright green and upright. And now in many nurseries in Britain and the Netherlands, there's this erecta form in different colors and in different statures and habits made, and it's growing in the United States and Britain and other places. And there's another form that is the lutea, and that one is golden, and another form, the L. woodii, and the L. woodii is semi-dwarf and dark grey. And the foliage of them is, if crushed, has a parsley scent. And the males, they have crimson flowers at the tips, and the females have more vague dark grey flowers at the shoots, more vague. And they all have in common with their tip is drooping a bit down. And that is according to Alan Mitchell's Trees of Britain and Northern Europe, page 20. I don't know, I think I forgot many things. The cones, the cones, was anything else? I said the one was, I don't know what I said. I was a bit confused with the colors. I don't know, I said it almost. I just want to do it again. So I'm going to let the camera read this. I'm going to stop it now. And we're just going to do it another time in the next part. That means if you are here for Dendrology, you can go directly to the next part of Dendrology. If you are here for medium plane training, then you can stay, and we will do now the medium plane training. If you participate in the medium plane training, then it's at your ask. One leg up and point the foot down. Foot up and down. Other leg up and point the foot down. Foot up and down. And now the leg up, and press from the top against the leg. Now from the side. Now press from the leg up to the side. And with the other leg, press from the top against the leg. Right angle with the leg, flex foot, even line hips taller with the back, little bend in the air. Press from the side. And now press with the knee up and to the side. And last exercise, heavy swing your leg up, press on the outside, and also. Cross again. Open again. Cross. The other leg up, press on the side, over side. And another. And close. Legs wide apart, breathing down. In. Out. Breathing close the legs. And breathing out. It was fast, medium plane training. I thank you very much, and until next time.